Hello, everyone. I hope you are doing well wherever you are in the world. And today I want to just share with you an observation that I have made in my work with many clients. I find that many times the biggest reason why people are struggling to find happiness, health, fulfillment, and success in their lives is caring too much about what other people think. Are you a person that maybe cares too much about what other people think? And if that's the case, how often are you actually making choices, decisions, and actions in alignment with your core truth or with your core values? I spoke about values in my previous video. And just as a quick reminder, these are our top priorities, what matters the most to me. So my choices, my decisions, my actions have to be aligned with them. But because it's in human nature to care about what other people think, and this is kind of part of our evolution, when we lived as hunters and gatherers, we lived as part of tribes. And if we were for any reason rejected by the tribe or went against the status quo and maybe ostracized by the tribe, it meant our demise. It could have meant our death. So it's been hardwired in us to do anything we can to ensure that people accept us, they love us, and they don't reject us. And in reality, science has shown that the way we react to rejection in the brain and the way that the brain lights up to rejection or the feeling of rejection is the same way it reacts to pain. So we will do anything within our power not to be rejected. And many times, what does that mean? We end up compromising on our values. We compromise on the things that we want. And, I'm not sure about you, but a lot of my clients, when it comes to the holidays, they find themselves having to do this and that and needing and shoulding to do this and that because these are the expectations of family members or of society, or because this is the way it's been done always, and they don't really stop to think what it is that I want. And they are worried of disappointing others or not meeting other people's expectations. But again, that is compromising on their own values. And what comes out of it is a feeling of exhaustion, being burnt out, disappointing ourselves. And of course, that's going to take us away from being happy or healthy or fulfilled or even successful in achieving our own goals. And in the process of trying to ensure that we're not rejected by others and we are loved and accepted out of fear of our own demise, we end up losing touch of our own truth, of our own authenticity of who we are. And I've seen that a lot in relationships, whether it is in a personal or professional level. I mean, think about it. How many times do we feel like we have to put on a facade in order to make sure other people like us, whether it's in our relationships with friends or even at times with partners? And I find it really sad that you have to put on a facade and hide your true you in order to ensure that other people love you. I mean, people get to a point when they are where they are contorting themselves in order to be accepted. They forget in the process who they are. And there is nothing more disempowering than losing touch with our authentic truth, of trying to be something or someone that we are not in order to please others. So conscious leadership, and why is conscious leadership the answer to being happy, healthy, successful, and fulfilled? It's because it allows us to get in touch again with our core truth, with our authenticity, with our core values, and begin to align with them, align all of our choices, decisions, and actions with them. But that is fueled by self-acceptance, radical self-acceptance, self-compassion, and self-love. Because at the end of the day, your outer world is basically mirroring your inner world. And so if you don't love and accept yourself, of course, you're not going to have any relationships, whether it's on a personal or professional level, that show you that you are loved and accepted. And ask yourself, How many times have you seen yourself repeat a certain pattern or see the same challenge or difficulty come up for you in your life, whether it's in a personal relationship, like in a partner, or a relationship that does not succeed, or you've been divorced more than once, or you've had a job and you've lost it, or you've had a bad boss more than once. And I believe it's the universe's way to nudge you to begin to change the relationship you have with yourself and build a more conscious one aligned with your core truth, where you love and accept yourself and you only are loyal to yourself and not worried about what other people think. Because if you continue to worry about what other people think, you're always going to create those situations and experiences and challenges and difficulties that will not make you feel like you are enough. So I hope this is helpful, and I would be so grateful if you follow, subscribe, and like. I'm trying to share this message with a broader audience, and this will help me do so. And if you would like to learn more about the topic of conscious leadership, I'd like to encourage you to check out my book on Amazon, Unlock Your Conscious Leadership. Thank you, and have a wonderful rest of your day.